Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. We have some brand new leaks coming for AC Valhalla's next DLC titled The Siege of Paris. Now, all of this information comes by the leaker known as Jonathan, who has proven himself time and time again with AC Valhalla leaks that he is a trusted source. Now, a link to all of his socials will be in the description down below, so make sure you check him out and thank him for all of this information. And one thing that he discovered that is a lot more interesting than pretty much everything else is that in the DLC there will be an 8-year time skip from the game. Now, for those of you who don't know, AC Valhalla and its first DLC, The Wrath of the Druids, take place around the year 877 AD, just 1 year before the Norsemen were actually defeated by Alfred the Great, the main villain we fought in the main game. Now, Eivor's adventures all take place within that year, but the new DLC will move things forward to the year 885 AD. Now, Jonathan sets the stage with a synopsis found within the game files, which reads as this: to the south, the kingdom of Francia has unified under a single king for the first time in 100 years. Charles the Fat, the great-grandson of Charlemagne, now rages a slow war against the Norse in Francia. England could be next. Ravensthorpe must make new allies in Francia to avoid the threat of war. A new visitor will arrive at Ravensthorpe's docks to launch this new adventure. Now, this is pretty interesting, as this is kind of how it started with the Wrath of the Druids DLC. We went back to Ravensthorpe, we met with this character, we then had to complete a single mission, and then we went back and we were able to go to Ireland. This is something that I can see happening in this main game, and it's pretty interesting because, you know, as we know, some hidden ones were in France at this time, so maybe, just maybe, this could be a possible lead into getting some more Assassin's Creediness with this DLC. Or you would think. Now, one unfortunate detail that Jonathan found is that the hidden ones won't actually be making an appearance in the Siege of Paris DLC. Now, the entire organization was mysteriously absent from England, forcing Eivor to search through their abandoned hideouts in order to learn more about them. Many players were hoping that they would be more present in future DLC, but so far that doesn't seem to be the case. Now, according to the data from Jonathan, the hidden ones are absent from Francia just like they were in England. On the bright side though, this does mean that players will be able to find more hidden ones bureaus and hopefully find more assassin themed loot. Now, it's also worth noting that the PlayStation Store lists the DLC as releasing on November 9th, 2021, although this is a bit strange as there's no way they would be releasing this DLC months and months and months ahead, delaying it a lot more than the previous one, so I'm guessing it's most likely a placeholder. Now, while the rest of the information is fairly credible, I don't think players should hold their breath about the release date, because we know things will get delayed, but they won't get delayed months and months in advance, especially around November time, as when the big games will be releasing then, and no one will want to play a DLC for a game that's been out for a year. That just won't happen. So just for the release date, I'd say it's better to wait for Ubisoft to give us some credible information. Now, as you know, E3 is happening in just a couple days, and well, we will definitely get a trailer for Siege of Paris at Ubisoft's press conference. I am 100% certain about that. Will we get any more information about this third DLC? Will we get any information about a new Assassin's Creed game, or will we get any information about a remake? Because every single AC game is playable on the next gen consoles except one, and that is the first AC game, and that is a game I'd like to see remade. But guys and girls, I want you to let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this leaked information. Do you care that there's not really any hidden ones? Do you care that it's a 5-year time skip? And if the DLC was to be delayed until November 9th, would you care? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I for one don't want it to get delayed. Now, if you enjoyed this video, click that button down below, subscribe for more AC Valhalla information, and I hope you will have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.